hi. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. We're gonna get started in just a second.
Why alien dance? Why alien dance? Why alien dance? Why alien dance? Why alien dance?
Lucas Mucus, thank you for the 10 months. Hexing, thank you for the 5. Okay. Let me turn this down a little bit. When I called you babe. Hello, darlings. Can't help myself. Come on, me. Why you look so sad? Oh, come here. I know. You're so sad. You're such a sad boy. Happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome in to Dinner and a Movie. Farley does not like my cooking streams at all, so he gets really sad. He gets really sad when Mom is in the kitchen. It's because he's a feminist. He says women should not be in the kitchen. I know. And his dad is dead, or so he thinks. So it's just mommy time. That's it. Yeah, I know. It sucks, huh? Yeah, I know. Yep. Eventual Ghost, thank you for the 6 months. I said this a couple days ago, but basically what happens is the first couple days when Will's gone, he will look for him in his stream room and hang out underneath his desk. And then the next couple days, plus like any time after that, he just thinks he's dead. It's very sad. It's very sad. Oh, but Mommy's here. It's okay. He doesn't do it when I'm out of town. It's just your dad. And there's no one here to rescue you from my cooking stream, huh? Eventual Ghost, thank you for the 6 months. Is he too young to know about self-sucking? Yeah, he doesn't know what that means. Even though he can speak English. He definitely can speak English, I'm convinced. Because he knows whenever I'm ending stream. The second I start signing off stream, I'm like, bye everyone. He immediately comes over and he's like, walk now. I speak English. I know that you're not. I know you're ending stream. So that means it's time. It's me time. Oh, Farley. Anyway, I hope you're all doing great on this Sunday afternoon. Or I guess evening. Is 5 o'clock evening? It's 5 o'clock here. Well, it's 5:20. Is 5 o'clock afternoon still? Or is that technically evening? Thank you. You're welcome. It's evening? Okay, what about... So do you think like after 5 is evening? Anything after 5 o'clock? Early evening. Okay. So happy evening. Happy evening, darlings. How is our music volume? How we doing? I'm gonna put on some background music. 5 to 7 is evening, and then it turns into night. Yeah. Music is good. Okay, perfect. Captain Pullout. Captain Pullout. Thank you so much. for the for the Prime. And Viv Cookie, thank you for the 2 months. Okay, let me put on let's see, what do I want? Sunday mix? How does this sound? What about this? Feel good morning. That's good. Pika, thank you for the 7 months. Dave, thank you for the 8. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna put you down because I gotta get rocking and rolling. Don't go do depressing stuff. No depression. No depression, Farley. All right, let me wash my hands to start things off. Okay. It's always so funny because when I take a day off, I took yesterday off. The next day, it's almost harder to stream. Like when you stream so many days in a row, you're really tired, but like you just get into the groove of it. Taking one day off and then streaming the next day is harder. I'm like, I just want to lay in bed. Yeah, I think breaking the cycle. Yeah. What did I do on my day off? I got a parking ticket. So I went to go get the packages from the P.O. box, which I have, by the way. I forgot to say that I have the P.O. box packages. I don't know if anyone's in here. Basically, this is for Hogan. If Hogan is in here, I have the P.O. box packages. But get this. Am I drinking? No, this is a watermelon Celsius. Okay. The crazy thing is I've been thinking to myself, I haven't got a parking ticket in a while. I've been really good. Because the first year I moved to LA, it's like a rite of passage that you just get parking tickets. Like I got so many parking tickets my first year. It was like every time I would drive, I would get a parking ticket. Anyway, so I was like, I'm doing pretty good. So I pull up to the UPS where the P.O. box is. And I was just like gonna get, in and out, hopefully. And so there was some time left on the meter that I pulled up to. There was 6 minutes. And I was like, that should be good. I think I should be good with that. I go in, I'm like kind of looking out, just making sure, and I'm not hitting you. I got my packages, went back outside, and in the 30 seconds that the meter expired, I got a parking ticket. Oh my God. A $70, it was like $73. Oh, yes, they sit out. They sit out waiting and they watch the meters. And the second they run out, they have the tickets, I think, ready to go. They literally have, that's nothing to you. That's a lot of money. Okay, let me set something straight, all right? Let me set something straight. Because I saw some fucking asshole on Twitter say something as well, like, aren't you a millionaire? I'm not a millionaire. It's no one's business, though, how much money I make, but I'm not a millionaire, okay? Let me just start off by saying that. And even if I were a millionaire, I would still be pissed at a $70 parking ticket of a meter that had just expired. Like, I'm sorry I'm not a wasteful person. I've never been a wasteful person. I've always, tried to be frugal because most of my life I've not made any money. Most of my life I've worked 3 fucking jobs and barely, made enough to pay my bills. This is the first year that I'm not having to work multiple jobs. Oh my God. So, what I would just love for everybody who ever wants to comment on my finances, Please don't. It's really weird. Yeah, and also like the assumption that every streamer is a millionaire, or like anyone who has any relation to Hassan is also a millionaire. What are you smoking? I would like some of that. Whatever you're smoking, I would love it. Good Lord. Just don't, easy. I know. I am a landlord. You don't want crack? Wait, can I tell you this crazy dream I had? I had a crazy dream that I smoked something. This is literally a dream. This isn't me being like, oh, this is something that happened in real life. No, this is a dream where I smoked something and I was like, that's awesome. What is that? And the person in my dream was like, that's crack cocaine. This is literally a dream. I swear to God, I've never done crack cocaine. I have never done crack, but in my dream I was like, oh, this is awesome. This is great. Oh, I'm not gonna do crack cocaine. Don't worry. I'll just have Emily make me a steak in the parking lot. I'll have Emily make me a steak in the parking lot. Anywho. Cap Nice, thank you for the 7 months. Shwarma, thank you for the 8. So, yeah, I got this parking ticket, and even though I am a billionaire, it still sucked, and I was very annoyed. And then afterwards, I had one other assignment that I needed to do, okay? One other thing on my to-do list, and it was return this dress to House of CB that is notoriously the worst store to try to go to when you only have 20 minutes, because there's always a line to get into this store. So I get to the store, I'm with Farley, and he's pissed off. He's like, I thought we were going to the park. What is this shit? So we get to House CB. I'm waiting in this stupid ass line, which it took me forever to get to the store, and then waiting in this line, and I just had to return this dress, and I get in, and I had specifically, look, I know this is like first world problems, but whatever. You asked me how my day off was, you're gonna get a 30-minute diatribe. I specifically checked the receipt to see if it said you need your credit, the original credit card that you bought this with if you want to return. Because I'm always misplacing my credit cards. I literally never know where they are. So I'm always having to get new ones. It's just like something about me. I don't like it, but it happens all the time. So the receipt didn't say that. So I go through this whole ordeal. I finally get into the store after waiting in line. I go to the register where it takes like another 15 minutes just to like try to get in the front. And then they go through the whole return process and they're like, okay, do you have the credit card? I was like, no. I specifically checked on the receipt to make sure I didn't need the credit card because I don't have it. And they were like, oh, I'm sorry, you can't return this then. I was like, okay, but tomorrow's the last day and I don't know where this credit card is. And they were like, oh, well, making a billionaire wait in line, the audacity. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I made them write a note on the receipt saying that they needed to make an exception. Like literally the manager handwrote on this receipt that I get to have an extension past the return date because I can't find this credit card, and they didn't put it on the receipt that you need to have the original credit card to get money back. So basically my whole afternoon was very productive, from getting the parking ticket to like not being able to return this dress that I've been trying to return for forever. What about a gift card? I didn't want a gift card though, because I think I don't really like House of CB. I don't know if anyone's ever shopped there. I don't think it's a place for me. I think the dresses are, I think they're overpriced and they fit weirdly. What kind of clothes? They have really tight corset-y type dresses. Anyway, I was like, just give me my money back, but they didn't. Not a place for brilliant. True. Yeah. By overpriced, I mean, it's like a $200 dress, which is expensive. Especially if like you don't think you look very good in it. But I bought it in desperation for this event and then I just never wore it. So I've been trying to return it. Anyway, doesn't matter. Dumb. It's not important. But then I went to dinner with Cutie Cinderella. It was fabulous. And then we went to a birthday party after. So all in all, you know what? A non-productive afternoon, but a very productive evening of fun. Friendship and fun. Yeah. Alrighty, so we're gonna go dress shopping again for Streamer Awards? Possibly. I might go to Austin this week. I don't know. I really need to decide. Because at first I thought I was gonna go tomorrow. And it's Sunday night. So, I don't know if that's happening. If I do go to Austin, I'll talk to Emily about maybe doing a streamer dress shopping stream. But maybe we go to like thrift stores or something. Not the prom store that we went to last time. No, not Austin show. Maybe I'll dress Emily up in a suit. Maybe I'll find her like a really sexy suit. That could be good. What's all that white stuff floating in the air? Crack cocaine. All right, so today I am doing Comfort City. Comfort City. It's sunny night. We're going full comfort. Will I make a dress in the parking lot? Yeah, let's do that. Just like Little House on the Prairie. So I last night was craving broccoli cheddar soup. I love broccoli cheddar soup. I probably looked at 100 recipes and then I just chose this blog one by a woman who said she was pregnant when she made this recipe. So I was like, I feel like I trust her. I trust her. So we're gonna make the soup. It says it's supposed to take 35 minutes. So that's probably not true for me. But I was thinking of breaking into this baking book that I was gifted by Cutie. Now, here's the thing. I started looking through it. Most of these I can't make because I don't have a stand mixer. Livis Tona, thank you for the prime. I do not have a mixer. So a lot of these out the gate are not possible. So I went to the grocery store today. I got stuff to make scotcheroos because I'm like, that seems pretty easy. And I don't really need any tools. Where the fuck did this recipe go? This is the first time I have baked anything on my own since Master Baker a year ago. So it should be very exciting. Okay, but where that fudge did this? Oh, is this them? No. I'm so confused. I thought I had this earmarked. Hold on one second. Dancing. Okay, I'm just gonna look in the index. I know, best 350 you'll ever spend. I almost bought one during Black Friday. And then I didn't, which was really dumb of me. Okay, scotcheroos. Where they be? Smoky butterscotch. Scotcheroos, 75. Okay, page 215. All right. Okay, so I think I'm gonna make these because basically I need them to cool for an hour. So while they're cooling, I can make the soup. What's a scotcheroo? I will tell you. Scotcheroo bars are crispy cereal-based bars filled with peanut butter and butterscotch, then topped with chocolate. They show up at many a Minnesota potluck, and while there are many right ways to make them, this is my favorite way. I remember eating these a lot growing up in the Midwest. Like every time we would do, I ran cross country, and so we would always do these pasta nights before meets the next day, and different families hosted the pasta nights, and there were always scotcheroos, and I would eat 5 of them. Because back then, my metabolism was like a rocket ship, and I was also running a lot. It's like a thick butterscotch gooey Rice Krispie. Yes, delicious. Okay. So let's do this. I have crisp rice cereal. I need to grab corn syrup, brown sugar. Okay. Corn syrup. Brown sugar. So brown sugar. Vanilla extract. All right. Boom, boom, boom. We've got chocolate chips and butterscotch, peanut butter, shortening, and then I need some unsalted butter. And salted butter. Wow, that does not look... What is going on there? Can't ever decide if I like headbands or if they look terrible. Some people look very cute. Some people can pull off the headband, bow look, that type of thing. Sometimes I feel like I either look like a child and they're just like not that cute. I don't know. Okay. Alrighty, guys, let's get started. I tried the Blair Waldorf look. Yeah, I'm not quite a Blair Waldorf. It's not unusual. Thank you for the 12 months. Okay, line an 8x8 inch baking pan with a parchment sling. Okay. All right. I don't think I have an 8x8 inch, so I'm going to use whatever I have, which is not that. Okay. Ah! My dishwasher. What happened? Okay. Okay, I don't have an 8x8, but I have a 9x13. Okay. It's really dirty, so let me just give it a little rinse. Make it all right. Okay. Man, these cooking streams really make me realize how little equipment I have. It's hard being an adult. Okay. So I'm gonna get some parchment paper. That's plastic wrap. Let's grab some parchment paper. Double the recipe? Bruh, it's just me here. Okay. All right. Oh my God. Okay. It's Eleanor, thank you so much for the 10 months. I know, it's 80% bigger than 8x8. I don't have anything else though. And I don't want to double the recipe. They're just gonna be really thin. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Place the cereal in a large bowl. Okay. 5 cups? It is a lot. You guys, it's not cooking. It doesn't go in the, it doesn't go in the oven. These are scotcheroos. All right. Everybody shut up. Just watch. Okay, in a medium heavy bottom saucepan, bring the corn syrup, brown sugar, and salt to boil. Okay. Medium heavy saucepan. Why are there fucking eggs? There are egg bits in every pot! Ugh. Every pot I own is disgusting. There's only 2 people in this house, and it's not me. It is not I. So I wonder who it is. Okay. Yeah, Farley's making eggs. Okay. Just my cup. All right, we need 5 cups of riced cereal. Oh, I'll give you guys a hint for the movie. So I think tonight we are gonna watch the movie that was the directing debut. Wait, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. The directing debut of Olivia Wilde. Shrek 2 is the answer once again. Okay, that's 5. Yes, it's Shrek 2. Yep, you guys got it. You guys got it. Yeah, we're gonna watch Booksmart. I haven't seen it since I watched it in theaters. Is this the broccoli cheddar soup? Yes, so far, for the broccoli cheddar soup, we have 5 cups of Crispies. No, I'm making some scotcheroos right now. And then while they're cooling, I'm gonna make the soup. Okay, bring the corn syrup, brown sugar, and salt. So I need 3/4 cup of corn syrup, 3/4 cup of brown sugar, and then 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And we're gonna bring that to a boil over here. Okay. Where's my salt? Where's my salt? 3/4. So where's my 1/4 cup? Where the fudge? Why do I never have anything I need. These are the most unorganized cooking streams in the world. And I also don't have half the things I need. I found my 1/4 cup the other day, and now it's just gone again. Did I use it for the dog food? I can't even remember. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's in here. Oh, this is... Okay, I forgot I used it to scoop Farley's dog food. Oh! Please wash it out. I am Coolio from Nick's community. Hope you're having a great time. Hope you'll enjoy this beach mouse. Chicka, chicka, chicka beach. Hey, I don't know what that means. But thank you, Coolio, for the dono. Okay. I feel like that's an internet thing that I don't know. I feel like that's one of those internet things that... Okay, I think this is clean. That's good enough. All right, let me get this going. I am a man about the young folks. Okay, so 3/4 cup of brown sugar is what I'm putting into this saucepan. And then I'm gonna do, I think the same 3/4 corn syrup. Ugh. God almighty. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And then how much salt? 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I know, great song, right? 1/2 teaspoon. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Just my fucking... Oh my god. Okay. All right. Ooh, dishwasher is not clean. What was it? Half a teaspoon? Yeah, 1/2 teaspoon. Okay. All right. And give that a little mixy mix. Use this. Okay. Okay, and then we want that to boil. All right. Nice. Nice. In a medium-heavy bottom saucepan, bring the corn syrup, brown sugar, and salt to boil. Remove from the heat. Stir in the peanut butter. 1 1/4 cup of creamy peanut butter. Okay, peanut butter, butterscotch chips, butter, and vanilla. So I need 3 tablespoons unsalted butter, and I need it to be a little softened. Unsalted butter. I don't care about the young folks. Let me get a little olive oil spray. Spray. Where's my spray? Baking with flour. All right, I'll get my peanut butter ready to go. You want one and a fourth. Let me wash this out. I feel like the way that I cook is like a normal person trying to make something and realizing they don't have things that they need. Even though I went to the grocery store. That's just always what it is. Either like, I don't have ingredients, I don't have the tools that are needed. So, I hope this makes you feel better about, what is that? There's like a hair and shit in this measuring cup? God. Okay. This smells not great. Turn that down a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Akva Marie, thank you for the 3 months. Love from Norway. Myrna, thank you for the prime. And then Billy, thank you for the 4 months. Happy birthday one day this year. Wait, like me? Happy birthday to me? Thank you. I know if I prepare beforehand, isn't that crazy how that works? If I were to like prep beforehand that I'd have everything. Well, it doesn't work that way. If it did work that way, that would be so sick. But unfortunately, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't know. Whatevs. We make do. We make do. Okay. I'm gonna warm this butter up a little bit. All right, so if you're just getting here, I am making some scotcheroos right now using this magic baking book that I got from Cutie. And then while the scotcheroos are cooling, I'm going to make broccoli cheddar soup. Whew. Okay. Is this boiling yet? No, it's not. All right. Smooth criminal. Call me beat me if you want to meet me. All right, let me get my peanut butter ready to go. This needs to get out of my way. The point is, though, is that these streams are not supposed to be professional, you know? It's supposed to be a, like, I probably have baking skills that are about the average person in here, baking and cooking skills. Okay, cup. Get my chips ready. So we need 1 cup of chocolate chips. Wait a sec. Oh wait, no. No, not those. We want the butterscotch chips. It's... I'm here to dissociate and vibe. Perfect. That's what I'm here for you to do. So we dip the scotcheroos in the broccoli soup. Yes. We're dipping the scotcheroos in the, you're a fantastic home cook. I'm really not, but thank you. I do not feel like I am. Okay, so 1 cup butterscotch chips. Just gonna put them there for now. So I can get my peanut butter ready. 1/4 cup creamy peanut butter. Okay. Technically, it is professional. Oh my God, I am a professional chef. Wait, you know what's crazy? That means I think I could take the title of worst professional chef. Okay, why is that not... This really... Let me turn it up a little bit. Worst professional chef. I also don't know where my aprons are. So basically the show nailed it. Yeah. Let's go, chef. We suck, chef. We suck. Chef. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where, I don't know where my apron is. I don't feel like a complete chef. One of the reasons I'm starting off with these no-bake scotcheroos is because you pretty much can't fuck up no-bake. I mean, I say that now, but that's supposed to be the idea, is that you can't mess up. No bake. Chef, how long on the PB&J? Do not rush a master. It's crazy because my cousin's an award-winning food writer. And he used to have this food show, and he's been all over the world. We're boiling. We're boiling. Okay, removing that from the heat. And anyway, unfortunately, he was part of the layoffs that happened with the LA Times recently. So I wrote him and I was like, well, cuz, if you want to join the family business of being a content creator, could be the next, could be the next move for ya. Bring him on stream. Yeah, I should have him take me to he's really good at finding hole-in-the-wall food spots. Yeah. Okay. So that is removed from heat. I'm gonna stir in the peanut butter here. I'm gonna stir it in over here. So we're putting in 1 1/4 cup of peanut butter. Here's my 1/4 cup. This is a lot of peanut butter. If you're allergic to peanuts, don't make this recipe. You will die. A horrible peanut death. Oh, speaking of peanuts. Okay, wait. Stir in the peanut butter, butterscotch chips. Whoop. And then butter. Boom. We're gonna put our butter in. And then, oh, vanilla. How much vanilla do I need? I need 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, there's half. You should never do what I did and pour your ingredients over the thing itself. Don't do that. Because if you fuck up and you pour too much, then you've ruined everything. Pay that man his teaspoon. Whew, okay. All right. Stir in the peanut butter. Pour the hot mixture over the cereal and use a grease spatula to stir the mixture together. It will be hot until... Okay, I think... Now, ow! Ah! Ah! Okay. Oh, I'm sweating! Here's my cereal. So now what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna pour this over it. I'm gonna use... Okay. Oh, I don't do the chocolate topping until it has cooled down. Okay, so here, cereal. Here's the peanut butter mixture. Ooh, yeah, that looks like diarrhea, but it's gonna taste really good. That looks like if you are allergic to peanuts and have eaten them and things are not going well for you. Yummy. Yummy. It's the best. All right. Okay, before this gets all weird, I'm gonna mix this together. Yeah, okay. Right. Okay. So you're just gonna stir this up. Thank you for that image. You're welcome. Make sure this is all nice and mixed. Whew. I am hot. This is tough work. Here, no, it's really not. It's really not that tough. What am I making? I am making scotcheroos right now, and then I'm gonna make broccoli cheddar soup, which I was craving last night. Okay. Time to put it into here. My 9x30. Oh, my vanilla! Okay, so here's another tip, everybody. You want to make sure that you put the lids on things so that when you knock stuff over, it doesn't all spill out. Like, where even is the lid for this? Oh, it's on the cutting board. Okay. All right. Okay, so yeah, do the opposite of whatever I do. Right. So don't pour your ingredients over your mixture, and always close lids on things. Because, let me be honest, vanilla extract in this economy, it ain't cheap. All right, I'm gonna pour this into the prepared pan. All right. These are gonna be kind of thin scotcheroos because my pan is, or actually, you know what? I'm just gonna do like, I'm gonna do it like this. Yeah, there we go. See? Because they are, they form to whatever shape, put them in. These are really very easy. I just make everything look more complicated. But these are incredibly easy. You literally don't even bake them. You don't bake them. So like, if you need to make a dessert, got a little potluck or something, like a little Super Bowl potluck, and you can't do shit, well, guess what? You can make these, okay? I know you can. All right. Okay. Ah! Oh. Speaking of football, Taylor Swift. She's going to the Super Bowl. That's all I know about football. And then something about the Lions. Taylor Swift is going to the Super Bowl, and then something Lions, I don't know. Lions blew, Lions blew a 17-point lead. Wait, who are they playing? Oh, no. A 17-point against the 49ers. That's, look, I don't know anything about football. That's not good. I can tell you that. That's, yeah, the cameras are always on her. See, and like, it's not her fault. She's not asking to be on camera. These fuckers, though, like, live off of Taylor Swift being at these games, so they're the ones who do this. Okay, this is gonna cool for an hour, you guys, so I'm gonna set this off to the side. Just get it out of the way. That needs about an hour to cool. And then, I will do the chocolate part. All right, let's get going on the soup. But yeah, this is how it goes, okay? Chiefs are playing, Taylor Swift's at the game. All the cameras are on her. Like, they cut to her after everything. And then men on Twitter are raging. I'm like, you dudes are so predictable. Like, they are so easy to anger. My God. Here's my bet. Taylor soon wins. The football man proposes to her at the end. A Pepsi commercial plays an American moment. I could see a proposal happening. Wait, my mic is tripping? Wait, what? Okay, wait, is that better? Hold on. Oh, wait. The noise gate, Well, that would be just great. My microphone decided to take a shit. Okay. Now it's fine. All right. I shouldn't have said anything. You fucking audio people, you know if you say something then I'm gonna probably fix it and make it worse. And then you guys are always like, oh, I shouldn't have said anything. Every time. It's, never mind, sorry. You audio people. No, I'm sure there was something wrong with it because everything in my setup breaks, so. Everything breaks. All right, let's get started on the soup. Whew. Boom shakalaka. I am gonna make some broccoli cheddar soup, everybody. Okay. You know what's so funny to me is on blogs like this, how aggressive people are in the comments. Holy shit. People in the comments are just downright rude. Like, I can't remember having a food blog, like, mostly for funsies, and people are like, do not make this. This is terrible. This is the worst recipe I've ever had. I'm like, God, I don't even have any steak in this, and I feel bad. Okay. Disgusting. Nothing like soup on a Sunday. Yeah, especially when we've been having a little bit of a heat flash here. Okay. So, I need some melted butter. 1/4 cup. Like, I'm sweating right now. I'm very sweaty. Very sweaty. Can't wait to have some hot soup. I thought about making French onion, but the French onion ones that look the best take a while. Okay. Half a medium chopped onion. This was like the last onion at the grocery store. All was quiet on the onion front. 1/4 cup of flour. So the trick with the soup, here's gonna be the trick with the soup. You don't want to put your milk in when it's boiling hot because it can cause it to curdle. So that's what we're gonna have to watch out for. All right, half and half. Low sodium chicken stock. I got broth, whatever. 2 cups of that. Half a pound of broccoli. Okay. I'm gonna rinse the broccoli. Okay, broccoli head. You're telling me this broccoli gave head? Hey, yo, you're telling me this broccoli is giving BJs? Okay, so... All right, we want to cut the broccoli into bite-size pieces. Okay, the only annoying thing with doing a blog recipe is that it's really hard to read. It's crazy. Okay. All right. So chop this into Gannett W. Thank you for the 5 months. Hamster Raptor, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you for the 300 bits. Ando, thank you for the 2 months. Ex-Suffering Soul, thank you for the 9. My whole family are chefs, so they caught me doing that. They will actually... Wait, what was I doing at the time? It's hard to remember. What are you making? Why is there peanut butter involved? I'm making... Well, first I made scotcheroos. They're cooling right now. And now I'm going to make some broccoli cheddar soup! Yeah. Okay. Just gonna kind of crack this broccoli. All right. So what I was saying earlier when I said speaking of peanuts, if you were here on the stream a couple days ago, I was talking about She Who Must Not Be Named, a certain Bicky Minaj, and I said I'm going to refer to her as Peanut and her psycho fans as the Peanut Gallery. Because if you say anything on Twitter, and I have not tweeted about her yet, no joke, these people will try to, they will come for you. They will dox you. I've already seen multiple people get doxed. She has been going on and on for like 96 hours. And the more that Meg does not respond to her, the crazier she gets. And it is incredible. It's incredible. Are we fighting the Barbs? No, I'm not even kidding you. I don't think I'm getting involved. I think I'm going to talk about it on stream this week. Like maybe tomorrow I'll take a look at stuff. But I don't think I'm going to say anything on Twitter. Even if I use the code name. Because the Peanut Gallery, they're insane. They are so psycho that they cannot handle someone saying something that is true about their queen, and so they will dox you. They are truly, truly like one of the most terrifying fan bases. And usually I don't really like think twice before I tweet, but they are so scary. And I'm like, I don't really feel like, I deal with enough shit as a streamer. I don't really feel like getting doxxed from the Barbs. They take it too far. They take it so far past a point of normalcy, because the thing is that they don't even there's no other steps. They just go straight to doxing. Like they literally go straight to doxing. That's how crazy they are. And Nikki encourages it. Like, do y'all remember that one small, like, just like this reporter, this black woman reporter who's Canadian, absolutely had no following. And she wrote something about Nikki, and Nikki came after this woman. Like, I'm not kidding you. The size difference in their platforms. And the Barbs doxed this woman and like ruined her life. And Peanut encourages this kind of stuff. She be crazy. Okay, I love Kiss Me, but I'm gonna skip ahead. Yeah. So it's not just like a psycho fandom who's doing this on their own. Peanut encourages this. She's 41 years old. Yeah. So they are like soldiers doing bidding of their leader. Anyway, think twice before you go after Nikki, because if your tweet blows up at all, if it gets any traction and the Peanut Gallery finds it, they will try and ruin your life. It's insane that a woman who built her fan base on LGBTQ POC is siding with Shapiro. Yeah. Shapiro, who has mocked rap music his whole life and says it's not real music, and then comes out with the worst fucking rap song ever. And then Nicki listened, was like, it's actually not that bad. He was like tweeting back and forth with Ben Shapiro. I'm like, Nicki, girl, you have so deeply lost the plot here. This is embarrassing for you. I've seen like 3 people get doxxed. I'm assuming there's more. Yeah, those are probably just the people who had tweets go viral. And so they were immediate targets. But yeah, it's really embarrassing. I saw someone write about it where they were like, Nicki Minaj reminds me of like old, you know, the way that older women can act threatened by younger women, and that's why, you know, a part of why she's behaving this way towards Meg, Meg was out partying last night. She was with Janelle Monáe. Could not give 2 shits about the coked up meltdown that Nicki's been having online. She's coming out with a new song tonight. Yeah, and here's the thing. Okay, if you don't know why a lot of people are calling Nicki Minaj out, it's not just the way she's behaving towards Meg and saying horrible things. Like, she brought up Megan's dead mother. She had a line about Megan's Law, which is just so gross. She was making fun of Meg for being shot in the foot for being a victim of domestic violence. All the while, Nicki Minaj is married to a sex offender. She's married to a man who was convicted of attempted rape in 1995, and he is a sex offender. He's literally had to register on a sex offender list because the girl was 16 years old. So if you see Nicki mention like old tea, that's what it is. It's not tea. It's a very serious conviction. Like, yeah. And he is classified as a sex offender. That's her husband. Yeah. Very cool. And now people are pulling up old videos of like when Nicki was 30 and was twerking on Justin Bieber when he was 17. There was also the lyrics, he assaulted a girl at a bus stop at knife point. Yeah, he is a really bad man. The tea in question being crimes. Exactly. No, he is a bad man. And then what was, I think there were like some lyrics that Nicki had written of a song where she's talking about, she's like sexualizing some underage boy. I can't remember who it was. She's being so anti-black too. Oh yeah. Yeah. Calling Megan, Bigfoot, masculinizing her. Yeah. She's being like anti-LGBTQ and just, no, she's being horrific. But like the thing is, Nicki's been this way for a long time. This is not anything new. This is not, Lil Twist, is that who it was? This is not new behavior. Like, this is incredibly unhinged, and she's been nonstop. She lied about the victim in the situation. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then she says, like, people who call her out for it are just jealous. Like, okay, girl. Okay. All right. Just about done with the broccoli. Jealous of what? Yeah, so jealous of you and your sex offender rapist husband. You know? Okay. Dan, thank you for the gifted. All right. Next up, I think I need to dice this onion. Medium chopped onion. You know what time it is. It's Wicked time. What are the Lions doing? Losing. Anywho, y'all, be very cautious about engaging with that fan base online. If you do not know, they are notoriously psychotic, and they will attempt to ruin your life. It doesn't matter if you do not have a following or not. They don't care. They will seek to destroy. I don't know if anybody saw this, but apparently there were some people who were saying that Nicki for years has like kind of sneakily shaded Beyonce, but she's too scared of Beyonce because Beyonce's Beyonce. I don't know. I was like seeing something about that and I went, oh my God, please come after Beyonce. Please, like, let's put the Beehive up against the Barbs. Do it. Like, go after Beyonce. Let's see you try. Yes, I've seen that and her shading Jay-Z. She covers it by saying ROC Nation. She's doing it, been doing it a few years, but it's never stuck. Yeah, and Beyonce just like doesn't really, Beyonce doesn't really get involved with anybody. But like, she's not gonna, she usually probably just ignores shit like that. But I'm like, please, Nicki in her incredibly unhinged state right now, go after Beyonce, because I just want to see the Beehive mobilize against Nicki Minaj and have the war of the Barbs and the Bees. The great war of the Barbs and the Bees. The 2024 war. You guys imagine? It would break the internet. Yeah, it would break the world. The great battle of the Bobs and the Bees. Anywho, I just feel like, I don't know why Meg Thee Stallion gets so much shit from people, and I feel like she seems like just a sweet, talented gal who tries to mind her own business and like, had a terrible thing happen to her, but then did a great thing by standing up for herself and getting justice. And it's like, my God, I don't understand it. And where's Azalea Banks? Why has Azalea Banks not jumped in yet and gotten involved? Where's Azalea when you need her? And we need Wendy back. We truly need Wendy Williams back. I know she's not doing well, and that's basically why she had to leave. Wendy had to leave her show, but it is moments like this that we need Wendy Williams to set Nicki's fucking ass straight. We really do need Wendy. She was at Home Depot, called Nicki a whack ass bitch. See, that's That's what we need. Wendy Williams is a hero in situations like this. She's truly the hero that we deserve. Azalea's casting spells as we speak. Oh man. Where is Wendy when we need her? I know. She's taking care of herself. God, wouldn't it be great though if she came back just to be like, listen, you trifling bitch. Okay. Fire. Friday. Melt the 1/4 cup butter and saute the onions in it until soft. I'm gonna get out my where is yes, here it is. My Crusette. Okay. My heart just stopped. When the world needed her the most, she vanished like the Avatar. I know. Oh my God, did the Lions just lose? Yeah, where the fuck is Aquafina too? God. As soon as, if Azalea Banks releases a statement, I need everyone to tag me in it immediately so I can see it. The 49ers are up by 10. Holy shit. I feel like that coach is probably getting fired. Okay, so we're gonna melt the butter and the onions, and then we need 1/4 cup of flour. Down by 10 with about 3 minutes left. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. You guys think that, I mean, I don't even know who the coach is. That's just me being like, I feel like you'd get fired for that. This is the best the Lions have been, but yeah, tough. Man, I didn't know so many people were Lions fans. Or I guess maybe people are just flummoxed by how unbelievably, just blew the lead. My heart just stopped when I'm without you. Without you. Okay. Let's get this going. There's my 4th cup of butter. There's that. Okay, sprinkle whisk in the 1/2 and 1/2 and chicken stock. Better without you. Without you. Oh shit, did I need to shake this up? Shake can before using. Okay. All right. Just get this. Oopsie. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Usher's doing the halftime show? How did I miss that? That's interesting. My iPad died. I mean, I think he'll be great. Usher's a really good performer, though. I think people really like him. He has his Vegas show. All right, my iPad just died, so I need to pull the recipe back up. Okay, it's rebooting. Just started. So, right now I just have the onions in. I gotta pull this back up, see what is next. Panera's broccoli cheddar soup. He has a lot of bops. Yeah, I think Usher's an artist where people will be like, what? And then he'll perform and you forget how many bops he has. Got a lot of bops. A lot of bops. 1/4 cup of flour. Lot of bops. Oh, by the way, guys, I forgot to oh, those onions. Whoa. Oh. It got in my eyes. I forgot to tell you that I am going to Vegas. I can't open my eyes right now. I'm going to Vegas the 7th through the 9th to do a charity ball thing where I'll be with football players and we'll be doing a Twitch Rivals charity thing for the Super Bowl. Oh my God. Yeah. So I literally have tears rolling down my eyes right now. No, not balls in dance, balls in football. I took the goggles off. I have tears rolling down my eyes. See? I took the goggles off and then the onions got in my eyes. So yeah, I'll be going to Vegas for that. Sunflower Snoopy, thank you for the 7 months. Manifesting a Lily win, Prage. Yes. Rusty, thank you for the 15. Thank you, thank you. Oh my God. Oh. I'm crying. Okay. Okay. Lordy. Lordy, Lordy. So we're gonna put 1/4 cup of flour. I'm gonna sprinkle this over the onions. Because this is what you need to thicken the soup. So that is how we will have some very creamy, thick broccoli cheddar soup. Okay? All right. Whew. Tears are still rolling down my eyes. Okay. We need 1 cup or 2 cups of chicken stock. All right. Okay, that's perfectly 1 can. All right, and then half and half. So remember, you don't want it to be boiling. So I gotta turn this down a little bit so it doesn't boil. Okay, because you don't want your milk to curdle. So I'm turning down the temperature because you don't want it to curdle. Okay? John Rain, thank you for the 8 months. All right. They also say to like have your half and half or milk or whatever you use at have it at room temperature. I don't know why I shook it. It was not necessary. Okay, 2 cups. All right. Okay. Next up, add the broccoli and the carrots. Okay. Here's my carrots. I want 1 cup of julienne carrots and broccoli. I'm gonna put it all in because it needs to soften. Okay. Farley, you want a carrot? Farley, come here. All right, carrots are in, broccoli is in. Farley, you want some broccoli? All right, I put a lot of broccoli in. It's really a lot. There's a lot of broccoli in that. Okay, so now I put the butter and onions, the flour, the half and half, the chicken stock, the broccoli and the carrots. It needs to cook over low heat for about 20 to 25 minutes. Great. I want to make sure that the broccoli is very softened. Now, I was reading that you can saute the broccoli and the carrots before you put them in, like if you want it to be less cooking time. It's a thing that you can do. Okay, I think I put way too much broccoli in. This kind of looks like broccoli soup. If I'm being honest. All right. You can leave the soup chunky or blend about a cup of the soup and stir in for smoother. All right. I think I put too much broccoli in, but that's okay. It's all good. Okay, I'm really making a mess here. It's just gonna be more like, it's gonna be like broccoli with a side of cheddar soup. All right, let me clean up a little bit, reevaluate where we are, what's going on. Take a look at my scotcheroos, which are probably cooled enough to... The nice thing with soup is like, you really don't make that much of a mess. The mess here is from the scotcheroos. But otherwise, this really isn't that bad. Okay. My heart just stopped. Farley, come here. Come here, Farley. No more hiding. Come here. He's hiding because I'm cooking. Farlito. Farley. Come to mommy. Come, my baby. He's hiding in the dark of Will's stream room right now. Krosnick, thank you for the 17 months. Farley, do you want a treat? Do you want a little broccoli treat? Farley right now? I know. Farley, you want a little broccoli num num? I'm sure you'll love it. Farley said depression time. I told him not to do depression time. I told him. I said, do not do depression time. Will was so pretty yesterday. He was really feeling himself. I told him he should do drag. He said he felt very pretty. I was like, yeah, you looked pretty. He was so slay. I know. Hello, Donna. True, but I don't think he feels pretty as Donna. You know? Even though Donna, of course, is a queen. How do you get over a breakup? Horror movies and lots of delicious treats, and then eventually getting back out there and meeting new people. He was feeling very bonita. Yeah. Horror movies. Horror. Very, very bonita. Some tequila, yeah. You know what, also, you gotta feel all your feelings. You can't not, you can't try to hold them in. I feel like the sooner you feel everything, the sooner, like, you will start to heal. Like, I listen to sad music. I love listening to sad music because it hits so hard. Songs that, like, before you just, you know, they were whatever. When you're going through a breakup, oh my God. And just picture yourself in like in a music video, you know? Is there such a thing as trying to replace someone with someone else? When do you know that you're not doing that? Yeah, you definitely don't want to, like, move on too quickly because you're trying to fill the hole from your last relationship. I think you'll know. I think you'll know when it's too soon, when you're, like, comparing your new person to your other person, when you're using them as a way to, like, I don't know, if you post them on social media as a look at my new person, you know, stuff like that. John Rain, thank you for the 8 months. Now, I'm not saying you can't have a rebound. I'm not saying you can't like go hook up and stuff, but I think like if you're not in a good place and you start dating someone else, I don't think that's very fair to the person that you start dating. Like, go fuck your heart out, you know, do what you gotta do. But in trying to get over a relationship that like you're very clearly not over by dating someone else, that's not very fair. You know, because like imagine if it were the other way around. If you were the one who a person was using to get over their other relationship, that would feel terrible. That would not be good. All right. So. I need 2 cups of cheese. So I gotta grate some cheese. And my cheese grater is still missing in action. The one that I normally use is MIA. And I don't know where it went. Show me that it's something to make me over. It would be very helpful. Oh, here it is. Wow, that was so difficult to find. Would you look at that? Okay, I'm gonna use 2 types of cheese. So you can use, you don't have to do that, but I just decided to. I think you want to make sure that you use a cheese that has flavor to it, you know? Don't use too mild of a cheese where it's quite flavorless. Do you know what my favorite thing is? So my family's talking about football right now, and my family are not football people. Yeah, so I have a cheddar Gruyere and then a sharp cheddar. I love what the playoffs and Super Bowl do to people who live in America. Like suddenly you become a football person and you're talking all about things that you didn't give a shit about before. Like my family group chat is blowing up about the Lions. I'm like, really? Y'all Lions fans? News to me. Like them talking about the Super Bowl. I was like, oh, here we go. Here it comes. It's that time of the year when everybody gets on board. I'll probably put in my 2 cents. Be like, you believe those Lions? Can you believe that they blew such a lead like that? I mean, really, what was John Smith thinking? My neighbors are blowing so many fireworks right now. Wild. What was Mr. John Lyon doing? Mr. John Football, he needs to be fired. You see that defense? Mm-hmm. Yeah, where's Mr. John Football? He's pretty quiet. Mr. John Football, this is the last that you've run this organization into the ground. Yeah, I have, I kind of even gave up on celebrating the Super Bowl as just like a, yay, it's the Super Bowl, it's really fun. Like, I don't even do that anymore. Oh no. Like, I haven't even gone to Super Bowl parties in the last couple years. where it's like, yeah, well, we just go to eat and stuff. Like, I'm no longer even doing that. But I probably will be a little tuned in more now this year because I'm going to go do that charity thing. I have no idea what that's going to be, but Twitch asked me to do it, and I was like, sounds good. Football. It's been COVID for 4 years. That's true. The last thing that I did before COVID, so in March of 2020, or in February of 2020, I went down to Miami to work the Super Bowl. That was actually where I met Ninja. Ninja was in the VIP, this like VIP tent that I was working in. Ninja, his wife, and I remember these finance guys who had bought a table. They were these rich finance guys. I was talking to one of them. They're like, do you see that guy with the blue hair? I said, yeah. And they were like, do you know how rich that guy is? And I said, no. His braless wife, yeah. I said, no. And they're like, my kids are freaking out that I'm in the same area as Ninja right now, and they want me to get a photo with them. And like, these finance bros were basically kind of shitting on Ninja. Like, they were mad that he was so rich from video games, and here they were working for like Morgan Stanley or whatever. But then they went over and they're like, "Hi, Mr. Ninja, can I get a selfie?" Because their sons, like, they didn't care about anyone else. When the kids found out Ninja was there, they were all like, "Oh my God, Ninja, you need to get a picture with him." Yep. Yeah, I was like, why are you shitting on Ninja? Simply because, fuck. I need to turn this down a little bit. Sorry, my soup's getting a little hot. I don't want it to get all fucked up. Okay, that should be good. Anyway, it was just so silly that these finance men were like mocking Ninja, because honestly, they're probably very jealous that Ninja makes more money than they do, and he plays video games. And they're jealous because they don't have a braless wife bringing them sandwiches while they, like, beat League or something. Yeah. Oh, you know who was also there? Jeffree Star. Ah! It was Jeffree Star, Ninja, Ninja's wife. It was really funny. Just the juxtaposition between that table and then, oh, and the funniest thing is that Ninja, they didn't even have to pay to be there. They were invited. They were like actual VIP guests, where the finance bros had bought a table. Like, their company had bought a table. Anywho. Wow, have times changed since then. Now I'm a streamer, and Jeffree Star is like one of the worst people ever. Yeah, so anyway, that was one of the last things that I did, and that was the first time that the Chiefs had gone to the Super Bowl. I think, right? Or that they won the Super Bowl? Anyway, that was my first introduction to Kansas City Chiefs fans. Whew! This is how crazy I am, okay? So I flew down there to work all weekend, but I had to be in the office. Gavin's offended with the finance bro slander. I didn't even slander them, okay? I didn't even go in on the finance bros. But I had to be back in the office at Sony at 9 a.m. And it's really funny because I ran into one of the executives who worked at PlayStation, and they had an office next to me. I ran into him at the Super Bowl. He was like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "Well, I don't make that much money at Sony, so I work other jobs. So that's why I'm here working." And anywho, I left the day of the Super Bowl. I flew out. Everyone was partying. I left this party, took a cab to the airport with all these drunk ass Kansas City Chiefs fans who were wearing like full headdresses and war paint. And I took a Spirit Airlines flight back and went pretty much to work from there. It was a terrible feeling, and I never want to do that again. And then like a month later, pandemic. Is the multiple job thing super common? Yes, it's super common, especially if you're pursuing anything creative. You know, like you're trying to be an actor, you're trying to be a writer. A lot of people have multiple jobs. But yeah, I also just, you know, it's very expensive to be in LA. So I had to juggle flexible jobs that were usually part-time, except my Sony job was full-time. Had to juggle flexible jobs that didn't pay that much. So you're kind of just always trying to make it work. Was it stressful? Oh my God, yeah. It was stressful all the time. I need a new cheese grater. Why? What's wrong with this? Look, I don't even have like basic kitchen equipment. So the fact that I have a cheese grater, I'm in business. I'm in business, baby. Okay, let me take a look at these scotcheroos. They are just about chilled. Stone Age grater. Look, sorry, I'm the worst chef in the family. Why you guys hating on my cheese grater? I currently have an assistantship at a grad school that ends in May, so I have to have a summer job, but I have to go back to school in the fall for one more semester. I'm stressed F about what to do over the summer for 3 months. Can you get like a bartender job or something like that? I have aprons. I don't know where they are. Okay, bitch, I'm about to ban your ass. And a hairnet, nasty. You get one more chat. You're not even subscribed. You're literally, you're VIP'd, so you're not a gray name, but otherwise you would be a gray name. Dad is subscribed. Mom says to take the plastic off. What is going on? My entire family is in here right now. Mom heard you? Well, I bet she backs me up. Mom probably backs me up. Yeah, you come in here talking crap, not even subscribed. Not even subscribed. Yeah. That's what we call gray names. Cosmos Sellers, thank you for the 4 months. Dragon, no, she doesn't get a gifted sub. No. She does not deserve that. Thank you, though. Which sibling is this? Why don't you guess? Why don't you guess? Magnemite, thank you for the 8 months. Did you guys all... Wow. Oh my God! Why did my dad just send... No! What did my dad just sent me? That is like 100 people, not 100 people, the whole family with my stream up. They're watching it like, why is the entire family there? And the boyfriends? You guys are watching this like you would watch a movie. Oh no! It's the Super Bowl. Oh man. Well, I don't know what to do now. Boop boop doop. Okay, well, hello. Hello, I would die. I'm dying right now. My mom is, in the picture, my mom's watching like this. It's probably when I called my sister a bitch. She has her arms crossed. She's not smiling in the photo. In the picture, okay, wait. In the picture, my sister Jen, who's talking trash in here, is smiling as she's typing on her phone. That is evidence. That is, I'm about to expose her. Yeah. She knows what she's doing. Mm-hmm. Caught in the act. Yeah. Little trash talker. Once a middle child, always a middle child. Always. I told you guys how she recorded over our family home videos when she was younger, because she didn't mean to, or maybe she did, but she would record herself playing the recorder. Do, do, do. And so there are so many precious home videos of ours where like halfway through it just cuts out and it cuts into her like do, 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 just playing the recorder for like an hour. Wiping out precious family memories for hot cross buns. Yeah. That's kind of slay. That's... She's throwing her under the bus. Well, look. If she hadn't come in here and started talking trash, this is what she gets. You guys are watching the Lions game? Since when are you football? When is this family of football people? What about you pushing me out of the center? What about you pushing me out of the frame so you could be the center of attention? Yeah, what about it? What about it? I would do it again. I would have my sister, my older sister would record me while I was performing, doing like Celine Dion or something, and anytime Jen would try to get in the frame, I would just push her face out. Then you look at me, and I always see. Nobody was gonna ruin my Celine number, okay? Nobody was gonna take the stage. All right, where's my Scotcheroos? It's time to do part 2. I shoved all night to get to you. All right. Fizzled Pop, thank you for the prime. Picture of a snail, thank you for the 7 months. We're gonna finish these Scotcheroos. So the last thing we have to do is take the chocolate chips and the shortening. I got coconut. Yeah, okay. Put it in a small, heavy bottom saucepan. Set over low heat. Melt together, stirring frequently to prevent the chocolate from scorching. Continue cooking until the mixture is smooth. pour over the cooled bars and let the chocolate set at room temperature until firm. Okay, I need another thing. Okay, this has gross egg in it, so hold on. I don't know if Will Neff is watching. But, yeah, my pet peeve is when people cook eggs. And why are you cooking eggs in this? Why is he making eggs in this pan? He's streaming. This man. He is, y'all think I'm crazy in the kitchen doing things that don't make sense? He'll make eggs in a pot. Because the rest were dirty, duh. Yeah, the rest were dirty, so you know how it goes. Okay, so I want 1 tablespoon of coconut refined oil and then 1 cup of chocolate chips. Cause the rest had eggs in them. Oh yeah. He has dyslexia and couldn't tell. Oh, speaking of dyslexia, last night when I was at dinner with Cutie, I'm putting some coconut oil on my lips because they're chapped. Cutie also has dyslexia. She and Will have that in common. And she was ordering coconut ice cream, and the waitress was like, "How do you spell coconut?" I don't know why the waitress asked this, but she's like, "How do you spell coconut?" And Cutie looks at me, and it's so funny because Will does the exact same thing whenever it's, "How do you spell this word?" She looks at me, I go, like, "You got it." She was like, C-O-C. Oh, and I was like, yes. And I was like, yes, you got it right. She goes, why did you make me spell that? I said, because I knew you could do it. She's like, I was going to say like I think she was going to say C-A-C-A. I was like, that's caca. That's coconut. But you got it right. Yeah, look. She did it though. She spelled coconut. I don't think the waiter was trolling. She truly was like, how do you spell coconut? Like she was writing it down. Why would she troll that? How would she know Cutie was dyslexic to troll? You see what I'm saying? That doesn't make any sense. Coconut. C-A-C-A. Coconut. Okay, continue cooking until the mixture is smooth. Pour over the cooled bars. Oh, low heat. Shoot. This is too high. Where's my tablespoon? We're almost done, you guys. Almost done. I have a question. Does anybody actually use coconut oil for their hair and nails and skin? Like, is it actually a thing that works? What brand are your pants? These are Mother Jeans. They are a bit pricier, but they're worth it because I have such a hard time finding jeans and I only wear like the same 2 pairs. It makes your skin smooth. I feel like it would make me really oily. You know? Maybe for people, some people it would work. I don't think it would be. I don't think it would work for me. Yeah, cocoa butter is supposed to be good too. I am very oily as well. Bandity, thank you for the tier 1. Thank you, thank you. What's my skin type? Combination. I get the best of both worlds. I'm oily and I'm dry. It's awesome. Oh. Okay. I think the soup should be like ready to move on to the next step. No, it's not. That broccoli is not softened enough. Now, I did read in the comments people saying it takes longer than 20 to 25 minutes. My stovetop is very slow. I should have kept that in mind with my timing. Ah! As I'm always off. I'm always off on the timing. A13, thank you for the 3 months. Okay, what else can I do with the soup though? Let's see. It's fine. Look, we're not in a rush. Salt and pepper, you can leave the soup chunky or blend. Well, okay. Ugh. These are going to be good. The scotcheroos are. For sure. Going to be delicious. Chocolate is just about melted. You don't want the chocolate to burn, so you gotta really keep an eye on it. Do not leave it unattended. Look at this, I'm double stirring. This is an ancient technique. Do not try this if you are not qualified. This takes years. This takes years of study. While you all were playing video games, I was studying the art of the double stir. All right, I think the chocolate is ready to go. Yeah, that's right. Okay. You're not an Usher fan? He says, let it burn. Let it burn. Whew. Okay. Doesn't seem like a ton of chocolate. Okay. All right. Oh, melted chocolate. Smells so good. Oh, shit. I just kind of slipped a little bit. I kind of slipped. The chocolate. I don't know. Did you hear that? It was so weird. It was strange. What was that? I don't know. I kind of slipped administering the chocolate, like made this thwack sound. I got a little bit of chocolate on the cutting board with the cheese, but that's fine. Okay. These look really ugly, but they're gonna, how did none get on you? I don't know. I do not know. It's because I am a professional chef. BR, thank you for the gifted. I am a pro. Okay. Let me get this on the side. Yeah, these look really bad. So if you're gonna make these for a little potluck or something, a little Super Bowl party, I would make sure to cut them up and make them look all nice. Don't just cook them like this and bring them to a party because they look like shit. They are not winning beauty awards. All in all, loving, make it all right. I will show you what they look like. They kind of look like poop bars, but they're gonna be so good. Your mom just Barbie got snubbed. Just walk away. Walk away. Walk away. Don't get involved. All right, so these need to set at room temperature until firm. That's what they look like in the book. It was funny because last night I was at this birthday party and I was talking with Eddie Burback and his girlfriend Chrissy, and we always talk about, I just love talking with those guys, but we always talk about film and TV and the industry. And Chrissy brought up Barbie, and we both kind of laughed like, we're not gonna get into this. She brought it up as like a, can you believe the insane discourse? And we were like, yeah, let's not get into it. No joke, we spent 30 minutes then talking about the insane Barbie discourse, and she told me her professor, one of her old professors at USC, was the one who wrote the crazy LA Times piece. You know what piece I'm talking about. She said it was one of her former professors. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Like, wow, so that woman has a job at USC, and she has a very comfy journalist job, as journalists are getting fired left and right, and that's what she's writing. Okay. All right. Makes a lot of sense. Okay. I'm just gonna move on with the next step of the soup. Oh shit! Oh no! I had it too high of a temperature. It's getting scorched. Uh-oh. There's some burning happening. Hold on. This doesn't look like very much soup, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, I don't think this is very much. This looks like maybe 2 bowls. Maybe 2. I kind of thought I was making soup for the week. I'm cooking it too. I think it is evaporating. Okay, I gotta really turn it down. The soup is evaporating. Wait, okay. Why is it that it's evaporating with this, but it wouldn't evaporate when I was making the freaking carnitas? I'm like, oh, okay. Now it's quickly evaporating when I don't want it to evaporate. Guys, I am not kidding. There is not much in that pot. Okay, I'm just gonna move on with the next. I'm gonna finish this. Okay, I'm gonna add some salt and pepper. There really is not much soup here. It's shocking how little soup there is. Boiled Peanuts TV, thank you for the raid. Shocking how little soup. Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna get a little crazy with it. I'm gonna put a little bit of paprika. Just gonna do a little tiny, little paprika, maybe a little cayenne. I don't know. Just get funky with it. Who cares? Let's see what else we got here. Alright. Maybe that's it for the funkiness. Oh, we'll do a little cayenne. Okay. Alright, we funked it up. Okay. And now I'm gonna add in the cheese. And then maybe a little nutmeg. A little tiny nutmeg. This might be too much cheese now because there's not much soup. Really? Quite a small amount of soup. I think I'll have soup for one day, approximately. We are almost finished, y'all. And then we will get to our movie for dinner and a movie. You know what? I'm gonna go cheese in. I'm gonna go cheese in. I don't care. It's not something that is gonna keep me awake at night. Too much cheese. No such thing. I have 2 internship interviews tomorrow. Wish me luck. Good luck. Good luck. All right, let me try this, see how we're tasting. Okay. Something is missing. It's not quite right. Tastes it's a little bland. I'm gonna put this nutmeg in. I'm gonna start with half. See if this gives it a little bit better flavor. Nutmeg seems like a strange thing to add, but it's all about okay. It's better with the nutmeg. I think so. Oh no. Did I F? Wait, what's happening? Wait, what's going on? Wait, did I F? No, we're good? Okay. Why did I think I F? Because it said that the chat was, said the chat was trying to connect. Yeah, my chat froze. Weird. Very strange. All right. Maybe a little bit more salt here. I don't have any bacon. I bet bacon would be really good. Oh, you know what? I do have this. Hold on. I have Trader Joe's cooked bacon. I think I should try to add this. Nah, I know. Let me just try the soup as is. Okay. Salute. Uncle. Thank you so much. You tell me all your amazing. There's a lot of people, but I was happy to help. Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna put some soup in a bowl. Soup in a bowl. This is an insane way to spoon soup, by the way. This is crazy. I'm using a spatula. All right, I also got some bread. I made this. No, I didn't. But here's some bread. I'm gonna toast this. All right, it's time to try the soup. It's very thick. It's nice and creamy, so that's good. It's very creamy. It's your turn to say nice things about Liz. It's for her birthday. Wait, isn't it the 28th? Wasn't Liz's birthday 3 weeks ago? Guys, this is not that good. Yes. Delayed birthday. Okay, hold on. This is kind of bland. Late celebration. All right. Here's what I'll say. My sister Liz is not like this broccoli cheddar soup. She is not bland. She is a person who is full of life and creativity and intellect and is the best oldest sister I could ever ask for. And she is really the opposite of this soup, which needs so many things added to it. And my sister does not need a single thing added because she is perfect. Unlike this soup, which I don't even know what to do with it. Whereas with my sister, what I do is just be in her presence and learn from her. Unlike this soup, which is not good. Yeah, this soup is very disappointing. My sister is not. My sister is not a disappointing sister. Like, this soup is a disappointing soup. My sister is a person who will always be there for you. I'm so grateful to have her. Unlike this soup. But I don't know, guys. I don't know if salt is gonna be the thing. Do I just kind of, like, do I try a little hot sauce? A little pepper. I know, I don't want to, I like the thickness of the soup though. So the reason I wanted to make this was because I really love Panera soup. I really love Panera broccoli cheddar soup. And it has the thickness of Panera. Which is really disappointing. I don't know, more cheese? A bottle of hot sauce? Fudge! Okay, let me put a little Tabasco. I'm gonna try a little bit of Tabasco. Panera probably has a load of salt. I feel like I put a load of salt in this. Like, I have salted this thing. Call my soup Angelina Jolie with how much salt there is, okay? That was a good reference. Okay, I just put some Tabasco. Add more paprika and cayenne. Okay. I put a ton of black pepper. Here's some cayenne. Little more paprika. Maybe I'll try it with a little bit of the bread. Put some ranch. I don't have ranch. I don't even know if you're joking with that, but if you're not, I don't have ranch. Techno, thank you for the bits. Cat will get you asking some serious questions. I know. Ratchums, thank you for the 8 months. I don't know, guys. Is it good? Not really. Evaporate more of it? I'll just evaporate the whole thing. Oh, I meant to add garlic. I did mean to add some garlic. I didn't do that. You know how at the start of stream, I was like, people who comment on these blog posts, these recipe blog posts, are so mean when they're like, this is bad. I'm gonna comment now. I'm gonna be one of those people. I'm just kidding, I won't, but all right, I'm gonna add some garlic powder. Do I even have garlic powder? No, okay, wait, yes I do. I have a little bit of garlic powder. Okay. Let's try this. I'm like, the soup's almost done in this bowl because every bite I've added something new. I'm cooking like white people now. No condiments. All right, I'll add some more freaking garlic. Yeah, you know what? I am white. Okay? I am white. I've had enough of white erasure. Maybe it's actually better this way. I mean, I think seasoning is like, who even wants seasoning? Who wants flavor? I don't know. I need someone else here. I need Will to be here. I need him to taste this. Shit. Speaking of being white, I'd like to talk about Barbie getting snubbed. I don't know. It's kind of sad. It's really not very good. No, I don't even want to give it to the front desk guy because I don't think it's very good. No. I don't know. I've it's one of those where, like, I can taste the seasoning in it, but it's not fixing. I don't know how to make this make sense, but it's like, it's not really fixing the flavor, like the overall flavor. It's just kind of boring. And even with the addition of the seasoning, it just is like, I really don't think there's anything more I can add to it, if I'm being honest. I'm just gonna put some butter on this bread and eat it. All right, well, that kind of sucks. I think if I meant to put garlic in the beginning, it's not included in the recipe, but I read it in the comments of people who were angry. Well, guys, I'm a bad Asian person. I don't have MSG on me. I don't have any. I can't even add it. I have only white people in seasoning. I know. The bread's good. Okay, here's what I'll say about the soup. Here's what I'll say. Make cacio e pepe in 10 minutes. Wait, what? I'm convinced the blogger's watching and deleted the post. It's no longer available. Shut up. Oh no. Wait, let me see. No way. No. Wait, I'm trying to get to it now. Oh. It's not, it isn't loading. Oh no. Okay. Let me be very clear. This is on me. I take full responsibility. I don't think she's actually watching it. I think we probably broke the site. Yeah, it's saying the site is broken. I think we broke the site. But in case the person who wrote the blog happens to be watching, I want to be very clear that this was all on me. I'm sure this is an absolutely tasty recipe. I saw people in the comments talk about how great it was. See, look, I'm eating it right now. And so, any problems are the fault of mine. Like, I'm well aware of that. It's me, hi, I'm the problem, it's me. Okay? It's me, hi, I'm the problem, it's me. Yeah, it's not terrible too. Like, it is not terrible. It's just not, it doesn't taste like Panera's. It doesn't taste like Panera's recipe, and that's okay. I know, I started to look at the recipe channel, and they look really good, and then I was like, oh, I kind of want broccoli cheddar soup. So that's why I looked up Panera copycat broccoli cheddar soup recipes. Yeah. Like Chernobyl, not great. Not the worst, you know. Could have been worse, could have been better. Yeah, I think we probably broke the website. It was probably the most amount of people who've ever tried to access that site. Well, all right. Well, I have a feeling that the scotcheroos are going to be delicious. Soups usually take a lot of salt. The Panera and store probably, yeah, I'm sure. This is kind of, even though it's not healthy, it tastes like the healthy version of Panera soup, you know what I mean? But then it kind of makes you think, like, what is in that soup? What is Panera doing? I mean, we know what's happening with the lemonade. We know that that lemonade will kill you. All right, well, if anybody makes this and manages to make it taste good and you actually have decent taste buds, you have a good palate, okay, let me know. Or if you make another recipe and you make broccoli cheddar soup taste good, because I will say a recurring thing I was seeing online was people saying that it's kind of a bland soup. Well, I guess maybe it's a good thing that half of it evaporated. I'll probably still eat it because I don't want it to go to waste, and I'll be too lazy to cook anything else. You know what? Maybe it'll taste better when the flavors all meld together. I'll put some more salt. Yeah, maybe once the flavors meld together, it'll be better. I don't know. Whatever. I give up. I give up. The end. Soups like this taste way. Okay, I'll report back. I'll have the soup tomorrow. I think it needs to marinate a bit. So I will try the soup tomorrow, and I will let you all know if it tastes better. Okay, the scotcheroos are still cooling down, so they are not ready for consumption. But I am gonna get going with getting movie night ready, okay? So I'll be back. I need to go open my computer up. This is how it works, okay? I wanna see the damn recipe. Yeah, I can't believe we broke the website. Anyway, okay, so we are watching Booksmart for movie night. And if you want to join, make sure that you stay here. Follow the stream in case you get lost or in case you want to come back. And I gotta pull up my stream on my PC. Hold on. Hold. I am going to end the stream here. If you want to join for movie night, I'll be back in 2 seconds on my PC. If you are going elsewhere, thank you for joining for another Sunday dinner, not movie, just dinner. This recipe was one of the more disappointing ones. I will say that, especially coming off the carnitas last week, which were really delicious. And I don't know, maybe if I were 100% white, I would have been satisfied with the flavor of this soup, but I'm only half. So, I don't know. If you try this recipe, let me know. Let me know if you get it to taste delicious, what you added in. But otherwise, I don't think I'm going to recommend this. Okay. Anyway. Anywho, all right, I'll see you all in just a second. Goodbye.